Hello Wolfpack, Captain TigerLily here, and we are back with Captain's Log number this one. I'm aware it's been a while since I've done one of these. A lot has happened, and yes, I'm back. I did not mean to take so long of a break, but apparently I needed it, so here we are. Part of the reason that I needed to take a break for as long as I did is just I felt awful. Like, mentally, I felt awful. I've been having some serious body dysmorphia issues, and that is all due to me gaining a ton of weight over COVID. You can probably see it a little bit here. I didn't used to have so much extra chin here, and I hate it so much. And it's not just here, like everywhere. My clothes don't fit. I have like a single stack of like maybe a total of 6 to 10 pairs of pants that actually fit me right now. It's a lot happening, and I don't like it. I'm trying to lose it all, and it's just... it's a process. I'm working on it. I'll get there. It's fine. The other thing is I was just really focused on work. And I've been really enjoying just being at work and being around the kids and being around my work friends. And in the midst of all that, we had like 2 weeks of snow, literally 2 weeks of snow, where I couldn't even get out of my house. In that 2 week stretch of us having like a nationwide snowstorm, which was crazy, awesome, and weird, I left the house like 2 days. Both of which were Sundays. I left the Sunday right as it was starting, and it was a mess. And I got home, and I was planning to go to work Tuesday, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go to work. I'm just gonna drive really slow. I'm gonna leave like an extra 30 minutes early to make sure that I get there in time, and then I get a text first thing in the morning going, "We're closed!" Until it's all over, and I'm like, okay. And then after that, I couldn't get back into it for a while, and I wasn't there mentally. I couldn't focus, and I was like, no, I'm not going to try to push myself, because I'm not going to be happy with anything that happens when I'm pushing myself, and I just don't want to, like, put out a video that I'm not happy recording. Like, the editing process is whatever, but if I'm not happy recording it, I'm not going to feel like I want to put the video out, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. It might. The other thing that I've been working on is I'm actually going to be adding a new kind of thing into the videos, and that is going to be story times with the captain. I'm really excited about this. So I have a lot of older, like, classic big books. Like, you'll see right behind me here, up on these shelves, half of this shelf up until like this green one right here, all of those are giant collections of different works. So I have the entire works of Shakespeare, I have the entire works of Lewis Carroll, I have the entire works of the Grimm brothers, of Edgar Allan Poe, of who's the other one? Mark Twain. I also have ordered, I'm waiting on it to come in the mail, the entire works of H.P. Lovecraft. I'm so excited. I've been really big into like mysteries and horror lately, and I've been doing a lot of that. So like, you'll see up there with the giant red letters that I have been reading. I have It. I read that in the course of about 3 weeks. It was a lot. But yeah, I read all of It, and I'm getting back into, I read all of the Agatha Christie Miss Marple mysteries when I was in high school, and I never got into Poirot, and I was like, but I want to read Hercule Poirot. So I have 3 of them right now. I have the first one in the series, which is The Mysterious Affair at Styles, and then I have Death on the Nile and Murder on the Orient Express. I got those 2 specifically because Death on the Nile is supposed to be coming out either the end of this year, beginning of next year, I can't remember. And obviously Murder on the Orient Express is already out, which I actually really liked the movie. I'm very weird about book to movie adaptations, especially if I've read the book. And I hadn't read the book before the movie, and I was like, okay, maybe it won't be that bad. And then I watched the movie and liked it, and I'm a little afraid to read the book because I'm afraid I'm gonna like read the book, love the book, and then go back and watch the movie and be like, well, this is awful. So I don't know how it's gonna go. We're gonna figure that out later. I want to read them all in order, so I'm trying to get them all in the order that they're supposed to be read, so I can follow Poirot's story. Even though most of the books, it seems like, aren't from his point of view. It's from someone else's perspective, watching him figure out the cases. So, I don't know. We'll see. The other thing that I've been doing a lot of lately, which is not only just an entertaining thing for me to do, and it keeps my hands busy, but it's a super cathartic thing for me, is I crochet all the time. I probably talked about this before, but I crochet literally anytime I'm not playing video games. If I'm sitting at this computer, I'm crocheting. Like right now, it's killing me that I'm not crocheting because I'm recording a video. And I've been working on a bunch of different projects. I'm actually starting a Facebook page kind of market thing for me to sell my crochet projects on. And I have a couple that I'm going to show you in just a second that I'm really, really excited about. Different styles that I've been working on. And I have a bunch of patterns that I'm really, really excited to try out. I've started this, I get like a daily email with like a suggested pattern on it, so I always check them. And it's from MYC something. Hang on, I can't remember. Yeah, it's called MYC Daily. So what it'll give me is it'll give me at the top, it'll give me a suggested crochet pattern, which are the ones that I go for, and then underneath it gives you a suggested knitting pattern, which I can't knit. I have tried, and I can't figure it out. The one hook in my hand is fine. 2 needles, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I just end up drumming on the desk with the needles because I don't know how to knit. So I'm just going to stick to crocheting because I'm really good at it. So I'm going to show you 3 of the ones that I've been working on lately that I'm super, super excited about. And I'm really, really hoping that having them on there as almost like a business page, that maybe I could make some money off of it. I don't know. I will leave a link down in the description if you guys want to go check it out. If you guys are interested in something like that, I don't know. But yeah, here's a couple of the patterns. 2 of them are actually a very similar pattern, but I really, really like this style. This one is an infinity scarf, and it's basically like a giant scarf that's a Mobius strip. And for me, I always double them up so that there's a little link in the front, and then I'll put the link in the front so that when it goes over, it's got like its own little design on there. And I did a really small stitch on this one so that it actually really so that it would hold its shape and do like this kind of curl in the front better. The other one I'm doing, and I found this yarn the other day, it's really, really soft, is this one is more like a cowl because it's really small, but the yarn itself is super, super soft. I'm like, can I make like just a hoodie out of this and just sit here with it like this up against my face because it's really, really soft. But yeah, those are 2 of my favorite ones right now. And then this one, I'm not going to unfold the whole thing just because it's kind of big, but this is actually a completely circular blanket, and it folds out to be like a lap blanket, like a kid-size one. And I really liked these 2 colors. The problem is that some of these colors that I've had are kind of older, so I don't know if I can find them all again, but I can still make all of the patterns. So what I'm probably going to do is post the pictures of each of the patterns, and then put you can request colors for these. Especially the scarves. The scarves are really easy. I can pretty much find any color that I want to for those. Some of the bigger blanket ones, I have to be very specific because there are certain types of yarn that I can't crochet with. So if it's really big, thick, and bulky, it's going to snag on my hands because of my eczema. So I have to be really careful, and that's why I always usually crochet with super soft yarn. Also, this big blanket here behind me, I can actually replicate, and I am going to take pictures of this one. I made this one for my mom, oh god, a long time ago. I was maybe 19 or 20. I was not fully fledged legal drinking adult at the time when I made it, but that took me a solid 4 months of me taking it to my old job and just sitting at the desk while I was answering phone calls, crocheting. And the lady next to me actually did the same thing with one of her projects. So the two of us were just sitting there crocheting while we were answering phone calls, and no one cared because we were still getting the job done. So it was great. But yeah, I made this for my mom for Mother's Day, and after she passed, I ended up bringing it back down here because it's one of my favorite projects that I've ever made, and I absolutely love the colors. Like the red, having the red in between the blue and the green was like, I didn't intend it to look as good as it does because it's not like a bright red. It's like a, almost like a, what's the color? I'm like a burgundy kind of color. So this one, I still have all of the colors for, so I can go match them at the store, and it's great. So this is one of my favorites. I will probably be making at least one more of these just to have for on the page. So if you guys are interested in that, I will leave the link for the page down below. It is Tangled Treasures STL, because I live in Missouri and St. Louis is the closest big city to me. So so yeah, that's that page. All the prices, sorry, my tag is sticking on my shirt. All the prices on there will include like shipping if you guys don't live close enough for me to like drop it off to you. So yeah, it shouldn't be too much extra. So I'm only probably gonna charge an extra, like, I don't know, $5 for smaller projects for shipping, and then $10 for bigger ones, just because I'm gonna have to put it in a big box and get it weighed. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow I will be back with more of Nexomon, and then every other day is how I'm planning on posting videos. So whatever the weekend day will be when I am posting the story times with the captain. The first couple are going to be Edgar Allan Poe, just because I friggin' love Edgar Allan Poe, and then I'm going to throw in some Grimm's Fairy Tales, and hopefully once I get the H.P. Lovecraft book, we can start reading some of those. And I want to see what else is. Right now I'm just focusing on the ones that I love that are in the public domain, just because I don't want the videos to get blocked. And then once I see how that goes, I might try to add in some more that are like either not as well known, or, you know, just more of my favorites that wouldn't necessarily fall into the public domain category, or the I'm gonna get the video blocked and my channel struck from reading it. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I can get some more of my favorite mysteries in there, some more of my favorite horrors in there. It's gonna be great. So look forward to that. That is gonna be starting next weekend. So since the first actual video back is going to be on Sunday, the first Storytimes video should be up on Saturday of next week. So you guys are gonna see 2 Nexomon, and then probably either a Harry Potter or a Lego Lord of the Rings before the Storytimes, and then that same kind of schedule throughout, and then I will throw in the captain's logs wherever. So if you guys liked this video, and if you guys are excited that I'm back, I suppose, hit the like button down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to join the pack, and click the notification bell. That way you guys get notified when new videos go live. I will leave the links to all the playlists for the games that I'm currently playing down below in the description if you guys want to check those out. And if you guys want to chat with me outside of comment section, Instagram is the best to do that, because I'm on there all the time anyway, even though I'm terrible at posting. I'm trying. Hopefully if I can get some of the pictures from of me wearing like some of the scarves and stuff for my crochet page, that I will be posting them on there. I'm hoping that we can have a nice enough day that I can actually get some pictures outside with my brand new camera. I'm going to talk about that later, but yeah, fingers crossed that goes well. So that being said, this is Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!